What's up, guys? I want to do something a little bit different today. A few comments, few messages I received. Not negative. Keep in mind, guys, that when it comes to negative comments, I never reply to negative comments. It just starts a whole whirlwind of arguments and fights. And I am not down for that. I'm a positive person. I look forward. But a couple of the comments that I received is, why is it that you don't open the channel to the younger kids, 16, 17-year-olds, 14, 13-year-olds? And the main reason for it is because sometimes I do tend to swear. And not, I don't mean to, but, sometimes some of the things that, I find is amazing. And sometimes, some of the things that, I come across, grinds my gears, shout out to Peter Griffin there. But I think that's mainly the reason why I didn't open up my channel to the younger kids. Because I just, I don't want to be disrespectful and have somebody watching my channel being young and they're like, yeah, this guy swears like a sailor, which I don't. I'll throw out a couple of F-bombs every now and then, but, I'm going to turn a new page in my journey here on YouTube. And I'm going to open my channel to everyone so that everyone can see exactly what I do. And let basically them go on the same exact journey. I've always said that, this is something that I love to do. I love to go out there and I love to hunt. I love to look for video games. I love, talking to people who are selling, little video game lots or selling consoles or whatever it is that they may have that they want to get rid of. I love going to thrift stores and sometimes meeting people there that can give you, a rundown of they could give you story after story of things that they may see there that are antiques that, sort of remind them of, who they were 40, 50 years ago. I love, being able to talk to people and educate people in this business. You know what I mean? And, it shouldn't come with cussing and swearing. I know cussing and swearing is the same thing, guys, but it shouldn't be part of your video. And for those out there, if I did at any point in time, let's say you guys are watching a video and you got your babies or your young kids with you, or even your wife with you, I apologize. I don't. I don't want to make this channel dirty. You know what I mean? I want you to have as much fun as I do when I'm here. This is just something that I love to do. You know what I mean? And I definitely want to take all of you guys on that journey with me. You know what I mean? And I hope that opening up this channel to all of you guys, all to the younger generation as well, you guys can learn, enjoy, and don't forget, guys, like, share, subscribe, and remember that I do giveaways as well. I have a Xbox 360 Halo Edition, original, with original hard drive, original controller, for the 100th subscriber. You know what I mean? And I keep doing these, and these are pretty big. I mean, when you're looking at, clean controller, I'll show you the hard drive because I think the hard drive is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, but the hard drive's got the gold trimming. I mean, and you can see, ooh, dusty. You can see the halo. Tell me that don't look, wow, you see the dust, guys? Time to dust. And let me show you the console. And there goes the console. It does have the door for it. I don't know why I think the spring on it is bad. Yeah, I mean, which I could fix, but it's in here. It's on the bottom right here. I could get that taken care of, but the bottom, I mean, everything looks beautiful. You know what I mean? And this is just the console that, you know, I'm going to give away to that 100 subscriber. I'm going to be doing that throughout my channel, and I'm going to give away anywhere from consoles to video games to DC figures to pops, pretty much anything in the collectible range. I mean, you know, I don't even care the price. I don't even care if that Xbox alone in a box is worth like $200-300. I don't care. You know what I mean? Whoever wins it, and they win it fair and square. You know what I mean? But don't forget, guys, you know, join the family, join, you know, the man cave. You know, again, I want to bring you all these things to you. You know, have a little fun. You know what I mean? Planning on doing some live stuff as well. You know, I'm in the process now of doing a few little changes here in the man cave so I can do some live gaming, you know, and just bring you a little bit more of the reactions of some of the games that I have, you know, and I'll show you what the setup I have today, because, you know, I did change a few things here and there, a couple different consoles, and, you know, I like to change it around. You know what I mean? Give it a little bit of a different mix of what I do when I play video games and all this other crazy stuff, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and switch out this camera, and I'll definitely show you what I got. Give me a second, guys. So for those who have not been inside the game room, this is the game room. You know what I mean? AKA my man cave. And this is my home. I basically don't do little offices, you know, with all this, you know, lighting and all this crazy stuff, because I want you guys to have the same exact experience that I have. All of this that you see right here was built off of a $10 bill. You know what I mean? And I started buying video games and selling, buying, selling, and a little bit more, you know, like I did it a little bit more until I made profit, until I made a lot of profit that I was able to buy all the nonsense that I have today. You know, starting with, you know, my Nintendo section here, you know, got the Switch right there. You know, I have a Wii U, the Nintendo GameCube right now, what's playing, which is the Super NES, the NES. I actually got 4 Wiis right there, a bunch of video games, a boxed Wii, brand new, beautiful Wii, some Super NES games as well, some more Wii and Wii U games there. You know, I again, you know, that was a Switch. Normally I have my Nintendo Switch on there, but I switched it over to the Super NES because Donkey Kong Country was calling my name. Also, the Sega Genesis, the NBA Jam, iconic. I love it. Along with the second game that I actually had a lot of fun testing, and that was the Lion King. I also have right over here, and guys, don't I mean, I guess don't go after me about this because I didn't know anything about this game, but this game right here, let me tell you what it's called here. It's called Catherine. I don't know nothing about this game. I was cleaning out some games, getting ready to test some of the games, and that one came across. And I said, well, you know, let me go ahead and put it in. This right here is a weird game to look at. It's anime. It looks like a movie. Some of it was a little inappropriate, I guess you could say. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, man. Back here, I have one of the systems that I love the most out of the Xbox collection I have, and that is the Xbox Elite along with the controller. I have the Series X right there. That's actually what's on there right there playing. I got a ton of, you know, systems right here. The consoles down here are all limited edition, including this one right here. A couple other ones. I got some more in there that are. I got one, two, three, like three more Xbox 360 Slims, a bunch of games, and that's that. You know what I mean? Today I decided to turn on the PlayStation 3. And what you have right now playing on the PlayStation 3 is the Rainbow Six Vegas. I am a huge Tom Clancy fan. And for me, Rainbow Six Vegas was one of the best, shooter games I've ever played. And right now, one of the top games that I love to play is actually Tom Clancy's Wildlands. I try to play other consoles with games that basically are sort of like for that console, and I can't see myself playing any other game that's for like a first person shooter game. I just don't see it. One of the other things that I did pick up not that long ago was a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 console. That is a cool little pickup I had about a week and a half ago, with a bunch of books that I ended up getting. And that thing right there is a standalone. This is beautiful. This right here is awesome, man. I love looking at it. It actually has all the maps. As you turn it over, it's map after map after map. So I guess it's like for more like not like a strategy guide, but more like information guide, where you can see all the maps that are in there. I also got a couple more Xbox Elites, all of them complete with the controller. A lot of the Xbox One games, DC figures. I mean, this is what I like to call, a man cave. That's what I like to call this. I mean, that's why it says it right there. Yeah, I mean, I like to have fun in here, guys. I like to, do a lot of, basically a lot of the I guess you could say research, right? Because, you want to research your games. You want to see, what games are good. I do it with, like a lot of these here, same thing here. You know what I mean? These are my PS2 games. I have a PS2 Slim connected to this TV here. And again, games, there's some games in there that I've never even heard of. And to be honest, one of them is right here. If you look at, you can't see it, but it's like Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. Why? Like, why is there a surfing game? You know what I mean? I tested it, and it sort of reminds me of like Tony Hawk, like the Tony Hawk game. That's what it reminds me of. I guess it's for there's always a game for everybody, right? Let me show you something though that I actually picked this up in a lot, and I thought it was weird because I've never seen anything like this, but I think it's pretty cool, and it is bagged. It's an open box, but everything is in it. You know what I mean? But check this out, guys. This is a Call of Duty. It looks like the Lego set, but it's not Lego. It's this company right here. You know what I mean? And, I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. I didn't even know they made stuff like that, you know what I mean? And the guy told me, he was like, oh, man, I've had that for a couple years. And I ended up buying probably like 90 books from him. And, I thought it was pretty cool that he gave me this, you know what I mean? And, you guys are probably saying, why the hell are you buying books? Well, it's not really that I buy books. I actually sell them, and they're pretty much gaming related books. And a lot of the collectible like books like AD&D, DC, Marvel, a lot of the old school RPG games, which is basically what you played many, many, many years ago. And you old heads out there would know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And, the cool thing is that I ended up picking that up with that, you know what I mean? And, those things are things that I place in my store, along with a lot of the games here. And that being said, guys, go visit my store, guys. Tiago's Gamers Club on eBay. I have a secondary store, which is Tiago's Books and Collectibles, also on eBay. Great prices, guys. Great prices. You know what I mean? You guys are missing out on some of the stuff that I find. Everything that you see in here is actually for sale. Definitely for sale. Nothing in here is for me to keep. I do have my own collection, but everything that you see in here, maybe not my Iron Man helmet or my Spider-Man helmet, and probably not my Superman plush or that Mario plush. And I also have a Hulk plush. Maybe not those. Those sort of look cool on my gaming chair, you know what I mean? But pretty much everything else is, you know what I mean? But, everything that you see in here is definitely for sale, except these paintings. Those are definitely not for sale. Check this. This one's cool. This was really cool. I like this one here, but my TV sort of covers that one up. Yeah, I mean, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, cool Spider-Man one, a Batman one, the Riddler right there, or not the Riddler. Yeah, the Joker and Batman, the Incredible Hulk, and this creepy one too, guys. I swear that there's times when I look at this in the dark. Look at that. Tell me that is not a creepy picture. The best Joker. Hands down. Heath Ledger. Rest in peace, my man. But man, you played a serious Joker. You know what I mean? But it's creepy when you look at it. Look how it looks at you. Look at it. Yeah, that's creepy, man. That's creepy. Sometimes I feel like I gotta take that down. You know what I mean? But that's creepy. Look at this thing. It's weird. It's weird, guys. It's definitely weird. But yeah, guys, I'm not going to hold you guys up. One of the biggest things, like I said, I just wanted to really, answer that one question, which was why don't I open up this channel, get some of the young kids in here, watching some of the stuff that, that I pick up. And I think it's honestly, my answer is definitely because sometimes I do go a little bit crazy with the cussing. And, it shouldn't happen. I'm not trying to make up an excuse for it. It should not be the case. But I am going to open up the channel. I'm going to let, some of these kids come in and take a look at what the man caves look like. Give me a little bit of an idea of what they're looking to see. Maybe there's something that they would like to see, something they've never seen before, be able to have a discussion, open up the comments and see, if there's any questions that they may have, that they might be interested in. And, what other game would they be interested in seeing that I may not have that I'll be more than happy to go hunting for. Besides that, guys, like I said, I'm not going to talk your ear off. This is just something that I wanted to say, because it was brought up to my attention, and I'm hoping that, opening, my channel to, pretty much everyone, right? I could reach out to you guys and, maybe educate you guys a little bit about the gaming industry, about the selling industry, because, the resale industry, it's really congested, but, at the same time, if it's something that you're passionate about, definitely do it. I will never steer anybody wrong from that. Business is business, and there's plenty of business for everyone, but, I'm hoping that, you guys out there will go ahead and join. I hope that you guys will go out there and enjoy some of the content that I have, and definitely subscribe. Go ahead and share the video. Tell everybody to go ahead and join Tiago's Gamers Club. Become a gamer head here. And, like I said, at all times when I'm here, all I want to do is be able to bring, new content, a little bit of education, and have some fun. Definitely have some fun, guys. And as always, guys, be good to each other, care, love, and respect each other, guys, because God knows we need it in this world today. And remember, guys, when times are rough, you're having a bad day, you're having a bad week, no matter where you are, work, home, street, wherever. Always remember, guys, when you have these problems, everything is tight, you think that you don't have any way out. Take those problems and put them in the palm of your hand and put them in the hands of God. Remember, God is good. God is good. Peace.